can't I see chat? Hello? I can see Twitch chat, but not YouTube. I can only see YouTube on ah, on my stream preview. Uh-oh. Hi. I can see you, but it's really small. Hello, American. What's up, Coma? Good to see you, Lopez. So I can see retro just fine. But for everyone else, I have to squint and look really closely. I see how it is. Hopefully there's a way to figure this out. It's so odd because there's one tab that says Twitch and then there's another tab that says multi-stream. So you would think that going on multi-stream would show you both of the chats, right? Oh yeah, retro, I saw that. That's beautiful. The way God intended. What should I draw? Dual wielding. Ow, bro. My shoulder is always injured, I swear. It's probably because I sit like a shrimp all day. Typical retro. Double stream interrobang. So real, Sino. You're gonna see me squinting a lot during this stream. Hopefully, at some point I can figure out how to get YouTube chat. Alright, I'm going on Twitch. Beautiful, beautiful. What's up, Noah? Oh, good to see you, Lopez. On the big screen. Twitch is so much faster? Oh, that's good. Twitch got the lame setup. The vertical setup. Because in order to dual stream without getting Streamlabs Pro, for some reason you have to have one of them on vertical and the other on horizontal. Twitch is defo ahead. Hey, I just switched to Twitch. Oh, hello, Coma. Good to see you. It's also a lot easier to see you. I guess I'll draw Kiwi in the meantime. Is the vertical output bearable? Draw the twink? Okay, I like drawing the twink, but we've done that recently, so let me see if there's anything else. I feel like it's honestly fine. It's fine, Lopez? Okay, that's good. I remember the first time I did it, I forgot to adjust it, so you guys were looking at like, I'm pretty sure I took up like 3/4 of the screen, and then you could see 5 pixels from the game I was playing. We could design a background to get rid of the black space. Oh, there's black space? What do you mean? Draw the other twink, you know, no more detail. You're talking about Astro, aren't you? I see right through your charade. You thought you could fool me. Lopez, what black space is there? On my stream preview, it shows no black space. Twitch won't let you pull up, that's odd. I have to remind myself to always check both of the chats. It shows up as black on PC because of the aspect ratio. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Maybe I could stream vertical on YouTube and then horizontal on... What's up, Renea? Okay, next time I will stream vertical on YouTube and horizontal on Twitch. That will solve our problem. For now, you're just gonna have to deal with the terrible setup. I apologize. I like that better. Okay, good. I feel like it makes sense. I was just hesitant to do that because I like horizontal the best, and I was under the impression that most of you would stay on YouTube. But because so many of you are on Twitch, I'll go ahead and make the change. Any requests other than the twink? Then it also shows on Shorts Live. Okay. I was not aware that on PC it would chop it off like that. Bill Cipher. You gotta clarify what you mean by the other twink. Retro. Sorry, I'm not drawing K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know any of them. What's up, Buggy? Oh, and you're in Twitch. That's wonderful news. Retro, we all know you're talking about Astro. Kiwi as a My Little Pony. Oh, that's so huge. Kwai Little Pony. Call me Gordon Ramsay. No 16 plus tag? Oh, I don't know how to do that, Clopez. Do you think you can configure it in Streamlabs? Bro, I feel like I'm in the mainframe. I'm looking at like 3 different screens at once. No, Astro is the other twink. The other twink is a different one. Alright, you've lost me then. You've sent your OC, Coma? Okay. Next time I make a document with a capital D, I'll make sure to include you so you can join the cult. Is this a 16 plus? This is not. I don't know how to add the tag onto Twitch. I also haven't determined what I'm gonna do regarding age limits. This is proof Kiwi has never been in a data room. Well, yeah? I don't think it's exactly uncommon to have never been in a data room, but you got me there. Oh yeah, Bill Cipher. Normies. Subtle flex. I still can't draw a triangle, bro. I'm kind of out of it today. In terms of drawing skill. This is so 2018. Right triangle Bill. It just looks like he's leaning to the side. This is so silly. Daily reminder to follow my TikTok if you haven't already. It's Kiwi Draws. And also, there has been a new channel created for the purpose of clips and then eventually compilations. And it is called Kiwi Extras. I'll link it eventually. Although that is the channel name, it's just Kiwi Extras with a space in between. But yeah, follow that or subscribe because we're on YouTube. You should give Bill a hyper-realistic eye and have the rest be super undetailed. I would if I didn't just eat up this eye. It looks so Bill. I can't ruin it. Heh. Sure thing, boss. Hey, Buggy, I appreciate you. Self-employed himself. Buddy, this is not employment. I would never be employed. Never ever. That was slash sarcastic, by the way. I am currently employed, unfortunately. You can check how to add the tags. Thank you, Lopez. I can also just like poke around in Streamlabs. I'm sure there's a way to. There must be. I didn't bother looking at settings for too long because it was already so late. Like, what time did I start stream? Almost 10 o'clock, geez. Creator dashboard, stream manager, edit stream info. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Buggy, there's a chance it won't show up because it's so new. If I remember, I'll post a link to my community page. But yeah, that makes sense, that it would only show my old channels. YouTube has a tendency to not show channels that are new. Like, it's so hard to communicate that they exist. Thank you, Clopez. You are absolutely correct. Do you ever have nightmares by your old channel? Yes. Terrible. Terrible. Let's go! We hit 1 sub, bro. This is so huge. Can we get W's in chat? I knew I'd make it here one day. So proud. There we go. A wonderful start to the stream. W and D. What was I drawing next? Oh, yes. Quiet Little Pony. This is a challenge because I've never seen My Little Pony. AI presidents playing Fortnite? What? Maybe that's when it doesn't have a search result, it just starts recommending the most popular mainstream stuff. So naturally, AI slop. Maybe. You should feel great. You uncultured swine. My Little Pony's like doesn't come anywhere close to Backyardigans, Max and Ruby. You know, Dragons Race to the Edge if you go a bit further into the future. I did not see your clip, Lopez. You can't find it? Okay, remind me after stream to post a link. Find this channel. Yeah, because you can't send links in chat, so it'll have to be... But can you put links on community posts? I don't know if you can. You can do things. Thank you, Clopez. I can't send you the link because if I click off of this tab over here with my screen sharing, it'll blow everything up. But I will try to remember. Well, at that point, I could just do it. We'll see. How do you draw a pony? Don't they have like massive eyes? I'm a bit nervous about emulating the style. Just because I have such little experience with it. Found it, I'm second place now. How did you find it? You can put links on community posts? Okay, good to know. Then if I remember, I'll make a post. Yeah, I'm talking about the new clip channel. My furry art habits are creeping in. Oh, thank you, Clopez. Whoa, that's so cool. Is that like a clickable link? Oh, I'm assuming it's only clickable in Twitch. No, because you're moderator. So it could be clickable in both, right? Because I'm pretty sure moderators can send links. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do the hair? Wait, this is so awesome. Amazing. Yes, thank you, Clopez. If it's pinned. Uh-oh. I don't know how to pin. Buggy, I'm still wondering how you found that. Because YouTube does not display new channels at all. Oh gosh. Is this proper pony anatomy? This is crucial. That looks a bit off. Please. Man, this is so hard. I'll leave that for now. Close enough. Kiwi Pony's mark is Kiwi smoking a cigarette. For Queedy? Oh, that reminds me of that one. Isn't there actually like a weed pony? Not in the show, of course, but like a headcanon? This may be a Kiwi Sona. The leg looks fine. I need to get it perfect. How do I make the tail scraggly, but like, still a tail? That's pretty good. Beautiful. This isn't Queedy though, this is just Kiwi. This would happen when you buy a dog from Temu? What? Dude, for a second, I thought that was Gollum. I thought Gollum joined. Because that sounds like something Gollum would say. It's a Kiwi. Yo, this is kind of fire. And the perfect color as well. I can follow a Kiwi palette. Like it can be light green with dark brown hair. Bro, I'm cooking. We'll need to set up redeems. What's that? Twitch is tweaking out? What happened? Clopez, what are redeems? Don't tell me Twitch is tweaking out. After all my hard work. And your hard work, for that matter. Temu? How do you butcher it that badly? I think the closest persona I ever made was like a custom hedgehog. That's so fire. It's starting to tweak. No. I'm ending it all. That was a joke. That was a joke. I wonder why. Is YouTube working? Because if it's just Twitch for some odd reason, then you could just go to YouTube. So redeems, there are little things like save, hydrate first. Could you explain that more? I think I'm too unfamiliar with Twitch culture. Oh, things that the chat can use by collecting points from watching. Oh, that's cool. I need to look into that. That sounds fun. Put scrubs on Kiwi and send her to the mental hospital. No! You'll never take me! Why am I coloring this manually? Might have to be an affiliate. Oh, you probably do. If it's anything good, chances are you have to be an affiliate. That's a trend I've noticed. Also, being an affiliate is so lame, because isn't it true that you can't stream on multiple platforms if you're an affiliate? That would be so lame. Can I get a super how do you say that word? The S-A-I-Y-A-N? Retro. Sometimes you concern me. Saiyan. Say. Yan. Saiyan. Super Saiyan. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, can I put custom emotes on Twitch? Like, could I put a Super Saiyan Kiwi on Twitch? Or do I need to be an affiliate? Oh really? Then that must have been a policy that they got rid of, because I know at some point you could not stream on multiple platforms if you're an affiliate. It's really not hard to keep up with if you use something like Streamlabs, because all the chats are in the same place. You can. Oh, dang. That's so sad. What does Billy approve? Is that an emote? What is that? Bro, I love these stupid emotes. They're so funny. Is water wet? Is water wet? Is it? That depends on the definition of wet. I would need to see the objective definition of wet, rather than argue back and forth using subjectivity, which is what most people do. It's hit game CHF character. What? Based. Thank you, Clopez. Water makes things wet. I would say wet is something that spreads. So thus water is wet. Give me the definition. There is no point in making up fanfiction about water if we are not dealing with an objective definition. Water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet. Okay, that makes sense. So if you define wet as a solid object having liquid on or in it, then water is not wet because it's not a solid object. Again, the argument of whether or not water is wet is meaningless if you're not dealing with an objective definition. That is what makes it silly in some cases, but I'm here to get answers, not to play around. Dirt is pretty damn dirty in my opinion. If you mean dirty like has bacteria, then sure. But if you mean dirty as in has dirt on it, then that just goes back to the argument of is water wet? Grass is quite grassy. I mean, y'all know the Bean Boozled thing? With the freshly cut grass flavored jelly bean? The grass was low-key fire, like that flavor. I was not complaining when I got grass. And I swear, the freshly cut grass jelly bean tastes better than matcha. Like it's not even a competition. Matcha tastes like grass if it was gross. The jelly bean tastes like grass in its purest form. Like the essence of grass. Like that smell when you go out onto a freshly cut lawn. Getting a haircut soon? That's so fire. Bro, I need to get a haircut too. I haven't gotten my haircut in years. But then again, like, what's the point? I haven't had my haircut since quarantine. Like, low-key same. I can't remember the last time I got my haircut. They're supposed to be an obnoxiously bright color, right? Right? Yeah. Every month or two? Holy moly. Just go full rocker and let it grow down to your shoulders. Further than your shoulders, actually. Go all in. That must be such a pain. You can tell that's a kiwi, right? Yeah. Is it bad that my mind's vocabulary is at Gollum's way of speaking? No. Gollum speaks the language of the gods. He's just tuned into a frequency that we haven't unlocked yet. Mine is well down to my lower middle back. Same here. Mine's like close to my butt. I should probably get a haircut. But like, again, what's the point? Go all out. Go all out, you know? No, it's not, Dad. Don't listen to Retro. Gollum speaks. I'm unfamiliar with that language. Bro, Buggy, you're so based. You know Lord of the Rings? I love Lord of the Rings. That's what I thought at first as well. I thought it was a Lord of the Rings reference, and I got really disappointed to find out that it wasn't. Mine doesn't grow long, it grows out. You lucky duck. When your hair gets long enough, and it's like straight and not curly, or relatively straight, like mine's wavy, then the longer it grows, the less it grows out and the flatter it becomes, because it becomes heavy. It's like pulling down. It's like you can either get volume or length, but not both at the same time. With straight to wavy hair, at least. For mine. I have dry curly hair. I have wet curly hair. My hair's natural state is actually drenched in water. No, I think he meant dry to sopping. I'm using my free will to interpret it that way. Me personally, I lie on the sopping end. I actually have to blow dry my hair before every stream to get the water out, you know? And it only lasts like an hour to an hour and a half. That's why I always cut stream off, because the water starts coming back in. That's a secret though, you're not supposed to know that. Pin straight, Renee? Mine is similar, but I do have like significant waves. I just never take care of my hair. Like the only thing I do, I kid you not, is I wash it like every 3 days to a week, somewhere in there, with shampoo and conditioner. And then other than that, wake up in the morning, brush it, maybe, and that's it. Like I never use product. I never style it, ever. I just put it in this clip, and that's all I do. So, by brushing out my hair, it often flattens the curls, or like the waves. They'll come back slightly, but I don't do anything for them. They're on their own. Also, it's odd. Some locations of my hair are straighter, like almost pinstripe, but then toward the back, like on the back toward the bottom, my hair is really wavy. Like, I don't want to pull my hair out, but one day I'll show you. There's like a random area that's super wavy. But then like right here, if I were to take this strand of hair out, it would be perfectly straight. It's so odd. The extent of me doing my hair is washing and combing, otherwise it does what it wants. Same here, same here. Last time I had straight hair when I was 10? You mean like you straightened it? I don't understand doing hair. Well, I do. To look nice. But like, too much of a hike. Oh, early shift. Good luck, brother. Alright, sounds good. See ya, Clopez. My hair switches from straight to curly at random. Yeah, same. Wait, your hair, what? Not same. I thought you meant like depending on the location. Oh, I'm a genius. Is there a scientific explanation for that? Do you use product on it? Or do you like cut it to a certain length? Would you give a mouse a cookie? You know that one book? It's so fire. Probably not, because I don't know if mice can eat cookies. He might want another one, bro. Elite ball knowledge. This brings me joy. New gens wouldn't get it. Due to changes in your hormones, like during puberty, pregnancy, or menopause, genetics, age, hair follicle shape, certain medications or health conditions, and even environmental factors like humidity. Oh yeah, humidity I'm aware of. Okay, that makes sense. Age, I guess that could affect it. But that's like more long term. I don't think age would cause the couple years, like, switching back and forth. So I think it would be the hormonal explanation. What if he gets thirsty? What's the other one? Would you give a mouse like popcorn or something? There was a Christmas special. Damn, I guess I'm in menopause. Hey, Retro, I'm here. I'm here for you. Okay. I believe in you. You'll make it through this. Do I make the paws colored? I kind of like that. Would you give a moose a muffin? Yes, that's another one. So based. Oh my gosh. I had so many of those. Would you give a pig a pancake? Why would you bring your mouse to school? I don't think I've heard of that one. Or a motorcycle. Let the pigeon drive the bus? Haven't seen that one either. Y'all seen Goodnight Moon? Also Brown Bear, Brown Bear. Those are some classics. Hungry Caterpillar. Bro. Hungry Caterpillar is like top 5 books of all time. Straight literature. What was I doing? Pigeon is a new gen one. That explains why I haven't heard of it. If you take your mouse to school. Yeah, I saw the pig one. Many memories hath been unlocked. Wonderful. This design is kinda eating. Should the eyes be a color? I feel like they should. Meh. It's not giving. I think this is good. Well, I need to shade the hair. Piggy and Gerald. I've never heard of Piggy and Gerald. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I feel like I've seen that one. It's not a large memory though. Not as significant as the others. Mouse a Cookie, Goodnight Moon, Hungry Caterpillar. Those are the tops. Well, now you've got to swallow a spider to get it out? Maybe I haven't seen that one. I feel like I would have remembered that. I have not heard of the bad sunflower seed. We're like scholars right now, comparing literature. New gen? Retro, are you familiar with it, or are you just assuming that it's new gen? Dr. Seuss has some bangers, bro. Green eggs and ham. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Discussing Edward Yowie. Oh, I was gonna say, you took a peek into my Instagram page. Nah, I posted that in a Discord. Green eggs and ham peek. Oh, the places you'll go. Didn't he make that one commentary on racism or something? It was like with the stamp of the star on their stomach. That was a lot of STs in a row. You know when you accidentally make an alliteration, but then it's like cringe? Because you didn't mean to? I do not like green eggs and ham, Sam I am. Moist Critical says a line similar to that all the time and it makes me giggle. I think I'm done with the Quiet Little Pony. Queen, eggs, and ham. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? That's kind of fire, bro. That's a pretty sick design. Cat in the Hat is peak. Not gonna lie, when I hear Dr. Seuss, I instantly think of Cat in the Hat. It doesn't even feel like a separate entity in my mind. That's why I didn't mention it. The Grinch is also peak. I don't know what Jim Carrey is, but the animated version is fire. I actually prefer the animated version. It's just cozier. I have seen the Lorax, but that's slightly newer. Oh, Sino, you're in YouTube, aren't you? Hi. Sorry if I've been missing any of your messages. Low-key forgot that I need to be checking both. Jim Carrey was the live action. The live action was good. I just prefer the animated. You don't know Jim Carrey? I don't pay attention to celebrities or actors. I feel like those are one and the same. Jim Carrey is an international treasure. Do I know him personally though? Like I don't really care. Okay, let's chill with the spam. Let's calm down. What else do we have? Twink. I'm still Clopas is gone. He went sleepy. I'm still curious as to what the other twink is. Is that like a secret that you're gonna hold from us? Yeah, Clopas did peace out. I know. No, I don't. Creeper. Am I supposed to, like, guess? Or are you just being silly? Because I genuinely have no idea. Oh, they're from that one place. Oh, yeah, the place where I did that one thing, you know, that one time? That one? Yeah, Buggy, I know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand now. Thank you. Nirvana tattoo guy. I might. But you've committed the unforgivable sin where you go like, no, the other twink is someone else. But I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Like, that's evil. When you make the existence of an idea known, and then you withhold said information, the worst ever. That's like when someone goes, I have something to tell you, and then you're like, okay, what? And they're like, never mind. Tell me! This is peak art. I just like to imagine someone scrolling through lives or whatever, hypothetically speaking, because they can't scroll right now. and they just see this. Like, why does this chicken scratch have that many viewers? Or why is this grown adult drawing like that? Many questions. You know the other twink? You know the one. Get out! Mods, ban retro. I have something to tell you. What? Guess. I'm guessing that my fist is gonna make contact with your face. No, that one's from the other thing. Oh, from the other place that other time? Okay, I follow. Also, if you're on Twitch, because we have some new Twitch users, Peak Fiction. Ha, I saw that message. I'm such a good streamer. What was I saying? Tough. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're on Twitch and there is a segment that you find rather humorous or enjoyable, you can clip it. Because what's going to happen is me and or Retro are going to go through the clips on my page, and if we see one that is post-worthy, we will snatch that clip and we'll post it. Our primary plan is to just use our own clips and decide what clips we want to include. We'll do the clipping ourselves, but if any of you want to clip something that you find enjoyable, and then we see that and it's like, hey, that is pretty funny, then it could be posted to my channels. You know? Does that make sense? That was a lot of words. That was a lot of verbosity. I've noticed that I am incredibly verbose, but I feel like that's good as a streamer. I'm verbose when I shouldn't be, and then concise when I shouldn't be, you know? This image with the discussion of Dr. Seuss. No, literally. Pickle Pepsi Man is the final twink. At least you told me this one. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, this is so beautiful. Pepsi Man. I looked at his account the other day and it's so wholesome. It looks like a random old dude just making content. And he got monetized. Like, that's so sweet. I keep seeing comments that say undead internet theory, and that's so true. We love to see it. Biblically accurate bill. That's crazy. Isn't that the Illuminati? Newspeak Is that a 1984 reference? No way. That's like the picture of the eagle catching the baseball. Just say alive, man. I've heard people... That's a crazy reference. I just need to take a moment to appreciate it. Okay, I have seen comments that say alive internet theory, and then I've also seen ones that say undead internet theory. I just RNG'd which one I mentioned. It's not that deep. Wow, this is so peak. My magnum opus. Is it bad that every time I hear the word theory, a PNG of MatPat pops into my head? Am I brain rotted? No. Mm-mm. I know that MatPat makes good content, but I've never actually watched him. You played Fish right into Bloop. But like, I played that too. Didn't you as well? Don't disrespect Fish right into Bloop. I played it because I tracked you down and joined your server. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fish right into Bloop slander will not be tolerated. I won it. But have you won Femboy Obby? That's what I thought. Me, on the other hand, I have. And you think I'm lying, but I'm not. No, but I won college dropout obby. What? Is that saying that you're going to be a college dropout, or is that an actual game? And if so, why is it called that? How does clipping work? That's a good question. I have no idea. Ask Retro. Kiwi, we trying to go back to Oil Up Supermarket? That was really fun, but you know, I have that thing. You know, the thing I gotta get back to? That like really important obligation? I wish I could play, but you know, I just have that thing. Remember like the thing at that time, you know, with the dude and like the obligation, like, yeah, I gotta bounce. Clip button. Thank you, Retro. What are half these emotes? Bro, I feel the same way about like most of the emotes on Twitch. They're so odd. I know the one. I just see Daft Punk Fortnite. What? Is this some new gen Fortnite stuff? I hopped off of Fortnite like 4 years ago. This is so good. Wow. Look at that. I like how the head is slightly inflated. It really adds to the joy. Never played Fortnite once? No, get out. The exit's that way. They got added the other day. What did? The emotes or Daft Punk in Fortnite? It's beautiful. I heard that Fortnite is at an all-time low. Not an all-time. It's falling off. Like, I heard that its consecutive players dropped below 1 million, which it hasn't done in ages. Which checks out, bro. Like, take me back to season 1. All-time low. Stop, that song is so mid. Take me back to OG Fortnite. Like, tilted, bro. I was saying today, if Fortnite wants a resurgence, if they want to see numbers going up, literally just gut everything they've done in the last 4 years and go back to season 1 Fortnite. Not even as a game mode, change the entire game, because when I log into Fortnite, it's like I'm sitting down in a cockpit. There's so much going on, so many buttons. I don't even know how to navigate to Battle Royale, like the normal game mode. It's terrible. And any OGs like myself who are adults now are not going to be playing Fortnite just because of all the new gens, all the little kids, all the sweats, all the clutter everywhere. I don't want to play like some random game mode. Femboy Obby, Golden Pump 1v1. Just take me back to Dusty Depot. Loot Lake. I want to play Fortnite with you, but my user is my IRL nickname. Just change it, twin. Because we could low-key squad up. Just play Fortnite OG. That's such a hike, though. Like, I don't want to... It's like Fortnite's contaminated now. Also, is Fortnite OG the exact same as OG Fortnite? Like, the exact? And is it no build? They did for about a month. But they're not like... No, I mean a true reset. Like, if they really want to appeal to the adults that have stopped playing, true reset. Gut everything that they've done in the last 4 years. I stand by what I said. That would make me hop back on Fortnite. I'm cracked with a bolt action. I'm not cracked with anything because I've never played Fortnite on a computer that can run more than 13 FPS. I kid you not. Although I played a solo match. Once I built my new PC, I did one solo match. And I kind of went crazy with tac. So what can I say? Or not tac. I don't know what the guns are called now. Another thing, all their guns are zesty now. I don't understand any of them. Overwatch? Haven't heard that name in years. I've never played Overwatch. On Switch, I play on Switch. Does that mean that you can't change your name? What Retro said, I agree. Random ass question. What can you not stand as a content creator? Agreed. Children. Jack Doherty. That too, but that has nothing to do with being a content creator. I feel like Jack Doherty should be everyone's answer regardless. It means I play on 20 frames per minutes per frame. Genius. What can you not stand? I mean, I don't like to be negative. There are a lot of things that I really like about content creation. But yeah, I agree. I don't like children. It makes me very stressed when I see extremely childish comments. Because it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm appealing to the wrong audience. Because it's never their fault. It's always on me if I'm not making the right style of content. If certain audiences are appearing, it's because I've done something incorrectly for my goals. Is there anything else? Another thing I don't like, this is kind of like a random tangent, but I don't like when people vent in live stream chat. I mean like venting. Like, some of you will know what I'm talking about right away. I just can't stand it. It's such an astounding lack of awareness. Like, if you're attention seeking, shut up. If you're not attention seeking and you genuinely need help, then get yourself that help. You're not gonna find help in a random ass live stream chat. If you genuinely need support, then go to a qualified professional, or if you can't afford that or you don't have the resources, go to a family member, go to a friend. Do not trauma dump in a random ass live stream. It grinds my gears. Oh, I thought the question was who, not what. Damn is. Yeah. At least damn is funny. Shh. I'm not laughing. You know that one speed clip? Everyone has problems, but not everyone has answers. Exactly. It really grinds my gears. Like, anytime someone is venting, I just think, like, there are most definitely people in this chat that have it worse, that are dealing with a ton of stuff on their own, but, like, they're not venting to a bunch of strangers. Not only is it weird to vent to a bunch of strangers, but also, what was I saying? My mom was kind of homeless. Yeah, that one. What was I saying? But also, it displays an astounding lack of awareness because streams, unless they're like specifically designed for that reason, They're supposed to be a chill hangout, you know? You're supposed to go on there to enjoy yourself and take a break. And if you're hopping on to see someone talking about all their life problems, it's like, you know? And it's really uncomfortable for the creator as well, because what do you do in that situation? Like, you feel bad for them, like, that's terrible. But at the same time, you can't do that. So, like, do you mute them? That would make me feel bad, because, oh, they're struggling, I don't want to mute them. But at the same time, it's making it weird. Like, you're not supposed to, you know, it's like, ah! So yeah, that really grinds my ass. My mom is kind of homeless. Hey, yo, why are you trying not to laugh? That clip makes me giggle every single time I see it. I love a good trauma dump, but I don't exactly know you. No, exactly. Also, I don't love a good trauma dump unless we're like really close. My philosophy is that everyone has their own problems. And unless you're super familiar and comfortable with someone and it's been established that that's okay, don't just dump your trauma on them without notice. It's just so messed. It always makes me think of, you know, that one trend of sorts where it was like the group therapist and how they have a ton of problems but then they're always helping other people? That's what it reminds me of. Because how do you know that the person you're venting to doesn't also have problems of their own? That they're neglecting in order to take care of you, you know? Trying to play Roblox shooter? Maybe. What does that mean? That French. Hey, you right, cut. It's 11:04. I need to wrap it up. I may not have strong social skills, but I have enough to know not to dump all my issues upon a bunch of strangers. Exactly. Me too. Like, I don't have strong social skills either. Mine suck. But I do know to keep certain things private out of courtesy to other people. C'est moi. French people be skipping letters willy-nilly. Way too many letters in that phrase to be pronouncing c'est moi. I feel bad for therapists. They have their own problems, but they can't vent. Well, they get paid for it. Like, if you're good with people and you're resilient emotionally, then what's the issue? Also, I've been to therapists that genuinely suck. Like, recently, I tried to get a therapist. Yeah, I can talk about this, right? Well, I'll just keep it general. Recently I was kind of branching out to try and see if I could find a therapist. I'm just super hesitant for multiple reasons. And I got a meeting with someone, but like, the person didn't listen to me. When I would say stuff, it's like it went in one ear and out the other. It makes you feel a lot less bad when they don't do their job. There was no semblance of like, alright, like, I'm gonna listen to you, why don't you tell me what's going on? It was like trying to give unsolicited advice that was just not relevant to me. Like, okay, so you have a degree? Like, is that not nice to say? No, it's fine, right? I don't know. I'm not a therapist, and I don't have lots of experience with therapy, so I have no authority on that topic, but I do know my own personal experience. Many therapists also have their own therapist law so they can vent. Oh, that makes sense too. And that would make a lot of sense considering that if they're not emotionally resilient and they're having to tackle a bunch of other people's problems, where does the therapy chain end? Like, is there a network of therapists and everyone has a therapist? It's like when you braid hair in a circle and everyone gets their hair braided. It's like talking to a brick wall. That's what my therapist felt like. I cut it off after that session. I was not having it. I've found it very difficult to find a therapist who is emotionally intelligent and intellectually intelligent. It's extremely hard to find that combination. And when I can't find it in my personal experience, I am not making a universal statement. Me personally, if my therapist is not both intellectually savvy and emotionally savvy, I don't get anything out of it. At that point, I could just sit with my own thoughts and figure something out. Go on a run, make me feel better. I feel bad for a lot of educators. Oh, absolutely. I feel bad for them because they're working so much, and they're getting paid less and less, it seems like. I just saw a video the other day about, again, it was literally a random video on YouTube or something, so not credible, but just like to throw it out there, it was an ex-teacher, no, it was a current teacher, outlining the differences in their teaching experience in like 1980 or 1990 and their teaching experience now. And basically they're working a lot more and getting paid either the same or less. More hours, they have more to deal with, more meetings, all that stuff. They work a lot. And it's crazy how little they get paid because teaching is such an important job and it takes so much work. What about the therapist? Well, the therapist has a therapist, right? It all comes full circle. Because if you have 3 people, right, arrange them like this, they're a therapist to them, they're a therapist to them, and they're a therapist to them. They must go to the supreme therapist. Unlimited therapist glitch. To a higher therapist. Okay, I need to eat my cereal. Sometimes when I'm talking, because I have these headphones on, usually I don't mess up words like in my day-to-day conversation, but I'm just so not used to not hearing my own voice, so I trip over words all the time, and it's so irritating. I need to learn how to speak without hearing my own voice, because I always rely on that, I'm finding out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I should stream tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Sunday? I don't know. Therapist, rock, paper, scissors. What about the higher therapist? Well, they go to the lower therapist, because you can go full circle, you know? Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!